Okay, so we thought we opened the liquor store, but they just opened the door. They're not open. Yeah, they open at 11 and it's give or take 10:30. So we're gonna try a different one. This one claims to open at 10:30. By the time we get there, it'll be open. And then we can get our orange juice.
Right, orange juice.
Right.
So we had a few delays, but we're on our way.
We had more than a few delays. It's okay.
Yeah.
We're going.
We're going.
We're supposed to get there at noon.
Which isn't the worst.
It's 11 right now.
Yeah.
Everyone else is there.
Well, most of everyone else is there.
Well, everyone else is there.
Yeah.
The only person besides us that's not there is Aaliyah. And that means everyone else is there.
Yeah.
Because Aaliyah doesn't say she was going to be on time anyway.
Yeah. It's okay though, because that means that as soon as we get there, we can start with the liquor.
Orange juice.
Could be a mimosa.
Why?
Spicy water.
We made it.
Oi!
Oh shit. Everyone say hello. Yay. Everyone's here. This is,
Hey, that's two.
there's a hole. There's a big hole. Everyone's gonna hang out for a little bit. Try to get everybody in the water. I might get in a little bit. I'm gonna take this thing off, but have a good time. Hey everybody. So I realized, I was like, oh, we're at the beach, and then here's the very next clip. Well, the thing is that we barely were at the beach. We were there for a couple hours. It was hot and people went in the water and all that stuff, but like I never took out the camera because I was hanging out with people, whatever, and then I don't know, whatever. But as you can probably tell by all the sound, we got rained out. Like, it is monsooning outside, and we were all hanging out, and it was like, oh, there's a little drizzle, and then it passed in like 5 minutes, right? And then after that 5 minutes, we were like hanging out for like 20 more minutes, and then it started drizzling again. We were like, oh, it'll just pass again, because Matthew, you remember Matthew, he went up to the lifeguards and he asked, and they said it was gonna pass, and like the whole thing, it was gonna be a good time. Like, we were gonna be able to wait it out and then just kind of continue what we were doing, because we weren't ready to quite leave yet. And it just got harder and harder and harder until it was like, oh, we need to leave. Like, Edwin came up and he was like, we need to get out of here now. Like, the wind was picking up, the rain was picking up, and it just became too much. So we like frantically picked up all of our stuff. Remember, there's like 10 people here. There's like 10, 11 people here. So like, there's a lot of stuff. So we're like, I don't even know if we got all of our stuff, because everyone just picked up everything and just ran. And I guess we'll just deal with it later. Like, I don't know where my sunglasses are. I'm sure somebody picked those up. I don't know where anything is, because I don't know what we have. I don't know what we don't have. I know I have my camera. I have my phone. Like, it's like I have my camera so I can vlog. I have my phone so I can ask everybody else where the rest of my stuff is. And we're just going home now. That's gonna be it. That's kind of just the day. Like, everyone's kind of broke over from there. MJ is schlumped because she drank enough. She drank enough, and she has a bad heart. So when everything was happening with all the rain and all that stuff, I think she got a little freaked out, and then she started running to pick things up, and running and her do not mix. This is what happens when she runs, whatever. And it took her a little bit to come down, but she came down and she finally was able to like rest herself and go to sleep. I told her, just go to sleep. Just go to sleep. I'd rather have you alive than have you awake, it's yeah, so that's what happened to the beach. We got rained out. It sucks, but whatever. It's 7 o'clock anyway. This is probably gonna be the time when we were gonna leave anyway. It just sucks because we had to leave an hour and a half earlier than we were planning to. But whatever. Let's just go home, and then we'll figure out what our day looks like for the rest of it. God, my eyes look red. I forgot to put my glasses on because like I was sweating, so they were falling off my face, so I just didn't wear them. But like, the sand is white and the sun is hot, so red eyes. Whatever. I just want to point out right now that I'm listening to Dorian Electra because after the Hyperpop video, I'm a big fan. But also, I just want to talk about, this is freaking cool. Like, the cruise control, this is a Toyota Corolla, and the cruise control here is like adaptive. So like I can take my hands fully off the wheel and the car is still driving, it's staying in the lanes, and it follows curves. Maybe I can show that a little later. Obviously I'm still gonna keep my hand on the wheel for like safety purposes, but I can set it to the speed limit, which is 65, and I'm going 60, and then I can just kind of keep my hand here or like down here or whatever. I think they prefer it here, but it keeps me in the lanes or whatever, and I think that's really neat. Like that's so nice to have. This is a feature I wish more cars had. Maybe my car's just old because this one is 6 or 7 years newer than mine, but I love every second of it. Good job, Toyota. Okay, I picked the camera back up because there's a curve coming up and I wanted to try it, and I'm like very clear on traffic right now. This is very incriminating footage, but like I'm just gonna hover hand here and I'm just gonna let it take me around the curve. And you can see like I'm hover handing and it's staying in the lanes, it's taking care of me. Again, there's no one around me, so like the margin of error is very large right now, but this is very nice. And that was the, hey, put your hand back on the wheel. But yeah, even if I put it on and then let it back go, like this is very nice. Like I wish my car had that so bad. We're home now. MJ threw up. I think she had a little too much to drink, mixed with the running, mixed with the heat, and I think all of that just culminated in her throwing up. We got like maybe 5 minutes away from the house, and she was sleeping, and I heard her start going like in her sleep, so I wake her up, and she wakes up and just throws up immediately. She took a shower, cleaned herself up, and then we came back to the house and she slept for a couple hours. She just went home, and I forgot the vlog camera in her car, so I'm talking to you on the phone. And I have a headache, but I think that's because I didn't eat and it's been hot and I really didn't drink much water. It was kind of a mess, but it's fine. We're home now. I'm just gonna end the vlog. I want to go to bed. Thank you so much for watching. Let's meet back tomorrow for something different. Good night.